Oh, my bot still works. Let's go. Epic. Now time to see if I can remember how I arranged my own layers. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Gosh. Thank you, Ice Cold, for 10 months of tier 2. I appreciate it. You're crazy. Hope you're still enjoying your telescope emote like always. Hello, Carbon, and hello, Cutie Jade. You guys are cool, and I love you both. Hello, Minato. It's good to see you. Advo, I love you so much more. Thank you for the 29 months. I appreciate it. You're literally the bestest friend ever. I just love you. You're great. Literally, thank you does not cover it enough. Oh my gosh, Juju! Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you. It's great to see you here. Hope you're doing well. I'm so glad you like the PNGtuber. I love it too. Like, it's literally everything I asked Oni for and more. Like, she always manages to do what I asked for, even if I'm terrible at explaining it, and then somehow managing to make it even better. Yeah, like, I mean, life has been, like, how life be, but otherwise I think it's been going well. Oh, it's Whooper, hi! It's great to see you, you're amazing. Joshua Happies. I will actually draw something as well, I promise. I'm just trying to think where to start because I am very good at confusing myself over my own... Yeah, I can't even think of words. Process, that's the word I'm looking for. Crystal, my favourite cat, and my wifey, who I absolutely love. I'm so glad to see you. Oh my gosh. I can never say enough how much I'm happy that Whooper was able to get a better emote prefix. Like, I wouldn't say Super W52 is the worst I've seen. Like, it could be so much more terrible, but like, it's so nice to have a better one. Oh my gosh, F-Tab, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub again. You're crazy, and yet you're also amazing, and I know you know that too. It is hanging okay. I'm so glad you could be here, Cutie Jade. Okay, true. True. Face she doesn't need to hear. It's fine. In my stream, I am Facey, so it's okay. Ninkle, I love you. I hope the ad is over, because ads are stinky. And I could make a joke about how being in the ad could probably make it better, but I won't do that, because I know that Advo, for starters, will come after me, not to mention, like, Crystal will, and then probably everyone else as well. Yeah, that's it. I honestly think your prefix is pretty good, Jade. All I can think is as well though, you were like so close to having no number, and that is so unfortunate, but like it could be way worse. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it is indeed your thing, Whooper. Yes, I didn't exactly bring much attention to it. Oh no, you can't sleep, Minato. I know that feeling well. In fact, I mean, probably no one can tell now, and I have no explanation for it, but I actually only got 2 hours of sleep because I couldn't sleep. And yet, I'm actually feeling perfectly fine now, so... I don't know, I don't understand my own body sometimes, to be completely honest. Yoshi, hello friend, so good to see you. Well, I mean, you're still valid, Jade. Like, having a number can be kind of cool. All I'll say is, though, the number 2 is technically wrong because you're number 1. So, think about that. But, otherwise, yes. Oh, I'm glad you like that, Nickel. I thought it would be a really cool detail to add. Like, you know, a lot of people would look at it and think, like, probably the cat girl would talk, and I just thought having Feishi speak instead would be cool. Kind of like how Oni's one had, yeah, Oni's one had the soul speaking instead of herself, and I just thought something like that would work well. True! You get it, Advo. Yes, exactly. It is. It makes 8, which is perfect. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear, Minato. Oh no. Sending you all the love to help you. So, yeah, I'm very glad people like this PNGtuber. Oni did incredibly with it. And it's so interesting seeing how, you know, different details have been added to the cat girl. And Feishi herself as well. Because, like, for example, when I asked Nickel to draw the patting emote of JV, they thought about the way to make it, like, the hands stand out more, so they came up with the idea to add the bracelet and the red nails. And then, both Nickel and Oni have done stuff with Feishi as well that can make it, like, having the crown floating. I didn't think of that. That was actually both of them that have made that work perfectly. It's so good. And also, thank you for that hype train. That was incredible. Dang, level 3. I hope I didn't miss anyone's contributions to it. Otherwise, I am going to feel very bad for that. I don't think I did. Very good point there, Crystal. Yeah, I thought okay, I don't know why, but I thought that putting the limit with only wanting humanoids and cats might put people off, and I'm clearly silly and forgot just how many friends I have humanoid OCs. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to try and draw some of them. Well, actually, I say some of them. I'm going to try and draw all of them. But, I think it'll be interesting. Let's see if I can figure out what to do next. Amphi, hello. It's great to see you, lovely. Hope you're doing well. Using the amazing variety pack peak. I love that emote. Oh, yeah. So they added the apps recently, I believe. And I wasn't actually sure if I could use them yet or if they were like one of those things that has to roll out. But I tested it and I was able to put both Oni and Whooper in it. For some reason, it took a while to actually find Whooper, which was very cringe of it, because like everyone should know who Whooper is, which in fact you should go and follow them right now and support them. But yeah, it was very weird. I had to remove the numbers and then add the 6 and then it found it. True, the username probably didn't help. That is a very fair thing. Twitch does like causing trouble with username changes. It be like that. Okay, let's see. So I think this is the one to do first, because the top one I did the leaves for. Oh, let's be fair, Nickel. I wouldn't have noticed that they changed their username if they hadn't told me. Okay, very cool. Where is it? Because I have a nickname set for them, which I've just realised isn't working here. But yeah, their nickname that I have set is super amazing adorable Whooper 64, and that will show regardless, so I just see that. Rick, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. It's great to see you. Hope you had a good stream. At the moment, I'm doing an awful lot of just talking, and I'm still getting behind on chat, but, like, I promise I will actually draw stuff. I'm just trying to actually get my brain in gear for where to start with it, because, like, there is a lot going on, and I do not have a very organised brain. Turnip boy commits tax evasion. Fitting, given I've got a turnip in my drawing. Oh, and Advo said the exact same thing. Let's go, same brain. True, Nickel, true. We do have the same brain very often. It's amazing how much chaos can go through it. I hope you've been doing okay, by the way, Nickel. I know that a lot has been going on lately. I hope things have been better. Oh, trust me, I guarantee you are not the only person, Whooper. I like the thought of taxes, like, drives me insane. Glad to hear, Nickel. Hopefully soon. Okay. Yeah, a very bad habit I usually have, so like, instead of naming layers, I usually colour them, except very commonly, I'll colour the layer and then forget to switch colour was on my brush, so I'll start colouring with the one that was already there. Like, it's not exactly a big issue, but it's frustrating how much I do it. Okay, fair, Whooper, yeah. I definitely do not understand much about taxes because, you know, school decided to teach me about Pythagoras theorem instead, and, you know, obviously I've needed that every day in my life, but it's, I think all I need to know is that it's chaos. Oh my gosh, for some reason I remember I really loved the word mitochondria when I was at school. I remember so little about like what it was, but I just thought the word was cool. Yeah, you're right, Advo. I don't know why I'd think needing to know taxes is more important. Like, obviously, being able to tell that a triangle should have the sides 13 centimeters, 12 and 5 is like all I need for my life. And yeah, I chose that one specifically because I always liked that 13 squared is 169. Yeah, to be fair, Rick, if it goes like that, that seems like it's definitely a lot better in, like, maybe loose terms. Like, having to pay taxes at all is cringe, but it's kind of necessary. Like, I don't know. Do I understand how the US does it? Like, do you have to, like, actually calculate how much you owe and just hope you get it right or something? Because that sounds like, I don't know, anxiety central? Oh my gosh. F-Tab, thank you for the tier 3 sub to Crystal. Hello? Thank you so much, that's so sweet. Oh, holy shit. That's crazy. Like, I usually give her a tier 2 sub. And I was gonna do it later, and then, yeah, F-Tab's beaten me and done better. Like, hello? True. That is very fair. Like, seriously, we should get Twitch to stop stealing the gift sub badges. And let us select whichever one we want, like they do with the bit badges. Exactly. Pink badge is worth it. True, my wifey is very cute. You know, another thing I'd really like Twitch to do is tell me how far away from getting my instant emote uploads back. That would be really nice to know, instead of just leaving me in the dark, especially with how garbage the like wait time for emote approval has been lately. Like, I literally feel so bad for poor Jade, who tried to, like, wait to announce the emote because they wanted the emote to be available on Twitch already, and then she waited 2 weeks and it still wasn't approved, so they just announced it anyway. Yeah, the thing that makes me most bothered about it, is the fact that there doesn't seem to be any acknowledgement for the fact that I had the instant emote uploads. if that makes sense. So, like, I can understand, like, that I probably lost them because of, like, the amount of days I've streamed, but, like, there's nowhere it states that you have to keep up the 60-day requirement, right? Or am I crazy? And as a result, I don't think they should just tell me that I lost it because of that. It feels like they're just ignoring the fact that I've proven I was worthy of it. Yeah, exactly. I didn't have any emotes rejected. Yeah, exactly, Jade. Like, I'm not that desperate for another sleeping emote, but yours is cute and I'd find reason to use it because it's absolutely adorable. I love it. Yeah, I really want your emotes as well, Whooper. It's pathetic. Like, I used to think it was bad if it took 3 days, and now I'm lucky if I get it in a month. Like, you know, I should probably check now, but the last time I checked, Joshua Wee was still not approved, and I submitted that immediately after I got it. Yeah, I don't know, I don't understand why it's suddenly so much worse. Like, literally, what has happened? If anything, it should get better because more people, like, upload emotes will have instant emote approval, so they don't need to approve them. I don't know, am I crazy? It's incredibly frustrating, and all I can do is just work to get it back again. But of course they don't tell me how long it is, so I'm just guessing I probably need to do maybe 7. Yeah, that's fair, Rick, that's fair. Like, you know, another incredibly cool person who I do also have a command for is V, and they lost their emote approvals as well, but I thought they lost it because of an emote getting rejected, or she might have lost it because of not streaming enough already and then was trying to get them back and then got an emote rejected. And the thing that's stupid is, so V has an emote called Vivia Jump, which is essentially like the Neffy Hype emote I have. It's, let's see if I can actually type it because my laptop keyboard is done. So there's this emote, and essentially they uploaded an emote that is like 2 frames of that when it's at the bottom, so it was like vibrating up and down, and she called it Vivia Pause, which is a really cool emote, and yet it got rejected because it got considered to be sexual. So, and then they started getting their emote approval back and then lost it again because another emote got rejected. It was, which, I mean, it was more fair this time, but still stupid because this time, the next time it got rejected, it was an emote with a middle finger stuck up, which, sure, is a rude gesture, but, like, there are emotes like that everywhere. And they called it Vivia Frick, so it didn't have a bad word in it. So, again, I don't know why that one got rejected either. Yeah, apparently jumping is sexual. I don't get it. Oh, I see, Angel. I get it. Oh gosh, that's awful. What the heck? Also, hi, I'm so glad to see you. You're amazing. Poor V. Like, oh my gosh. I just want to use their emotes. She had to wait so long for Vivian Mad to be approved. It was ridiculous. Oh my gosh, Rick, I love that. That's actually hilarious. Oh. Yeah, that is incredibly cringe that someone would report these emotes. Like, bruh. Oh. Like, yeah, I will just accept that probably the reason I lost them is because I didn't stream enough, but like, it just seems kind of stupid. It should specify that you could lose them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here's the best Nightbot hydrate message. Oh yeah, the Girahim one. Yeah, I love Pounce's emotes. I like the one of like a tiger getting hit with a pokeball, if I remember correctly. I think it's called Oof. I'm not sure though. That was definitely the best one. Yeah, that one. I love it. It's so funny. Oh, seriously, that makes me so happy, Jade. Like, it's incredible seeing someone who actually has such good ideas of what they want to do. And, like, you're incredibly brave to want to move like that so far away because it will actually allow you to do what you want to. I hope you can focus on your studies though. That would like help a lot. Focusing is hard. Because, you know, that's why I've been streaming for 28 minutes and I've barely coloured some leaves. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I actually had the frick emote that V based her version on here. Oops. Wait, what? Really, Crystal? What the fuck? I mean, that's definitely interesting. Seriously, that frick emote is another one where I kind of want my own version. It's just like usual, I've got to decide who to put in it, who to draw it. It's decisions. I mean, you are valid, Jade. That is very relatable. And honestly, let's be fair. If you're happy daydreaming about that, then I still would consider that time worth spending. Like, sure, your work should be done as well, but maybe you just weren't meant to do it at that time. Whee! You see why I got a wee emo? I literally do not know why I say it sometimes. I had absolutely no reason to say it then. And I still did. I don't understand myself. And I believe in you to do it, Jade. You can do it. Da, da, da. Oh no, Crystal, no. Oh, pain. I'm like actually surprised I don't have a headache right now. You know, I don't know. I feel like this is just me, but also for some reason, having a headache commonly doesn't actually help me sleep like I'd expect it to. So, like 2 nights ago or something, I had a really bad headache, so I went to bed, and then I just led there with it getting worse. And I don't understand how. Honestly, that's very relatable, Jade, and quite frankly, I believe he'll find it cute. So, I mean, I think that's cute, so if he doesn't, I'd be surprised. True. We do be a mess. It be like that. Oh, yeah, there's also, yeah, as I believe it is also like allergy season or something. Yeah, I usually think that if I have a headache, then sleeping should actually help me. So it should be easier to get to sleep. And yet I usually just end up lying awake in pain. And I don't know, is that weird or is that actually normal and I'm just crazy? You almost started typing in German. Look, I know like how to say about 2 sentences in German, Advo. I would definitely understand what you were saying. I mean, that must mean I'm actually normal with it then. So, honestly, I won't complain. I now don't feel weird for struggling to sleep when I have a headache. That is nice to hear. At least I'm not alone on it. Oh no, Advo. Yeah, oh, it is unfortunate how much stuff you are allergic to. Like, oh, I don't even want to imagine. The dust one is, oh yeah, pain. So I need to learn every single thing that you're allergic to just so I can easily help avoid triggering any of them. And literally, I will write them all down if I need to. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing, Crystal. That's actually interesting. I mean, let's be fair, Whooper. I think that's just cute because it shows how much you love them then. Oh my gosh. Not being able to eat bread is... It's not something I want to imagine. That's painful. Like, bread is so good. And it's so useful for so much. That's awful to try and avoid it. Honestly, pop off, Whooper. Let's go. Pets are worth it. As far as I know, I am not allergic to anything. The closest thing I have to an allergy of any kind is the fact that garlic triggers my IBS. And seriously, garlic is actually harder for me to avoid than I expected, and yet at the same time I end up wondering if it's in things that obviously won't have garlic in it because I'm just that paranoid about it. Oh my gosh, Kipo is awful. I hate it. I mean, for me personally, I prefer to not use any version of it, and I instead use, where is it? I prefer to use this emote. Like, that's my version of Kappa. But strange enough, I think most people don't have it. Yeah, it's really weird. It's not necessarily an allergy, but it gets treated like it is one. Because it still triggers something bad to happen in your body. Like, sure, it's not so terrible that I could die from it. Or at least I hope not. But it definitely causes a very incredibly high amount of pain. And yeah, I really would rather avoid it. That is a good point. Lean Troll is also incredibly good. Like, I actually forget to use it all the time, but it is really good. Also, IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. So it's pretty complicated and different things trigger it in different ways, but like essentially it is just very intense pain around your bowel area, at least for me. I've also had doctors disagree on certain things. Like, for example, I've had one doctor tell me that something that was actually my first symptom, or I'm gonna say quote-unquote symptom, because this is what they disagree on, what that made me start thinking there was something wrong, was the fact that I would end up constantly burping, like, literally all the time. It would not stop. And one doctor told me that that was a symptom of IBS, because, like, the logic is IBS can make your bowel pump, kind of like your heart does in a way, and as a result, it starts pumping air back up your pipe, and therefore, logically, would make burping. And then I've had another doctor say that that's not a symptom of IBS, and is in fact actually just, I'm taking in too much air. So, I don't know what to believe, to be honest. I'm confused. I'm personally choosing to still consider it a symptom of IBS. Like, I mean, if I was taking in too much air, that would assume that I talk a lot, which, like, sure, right now, you'd probably think I do. But, like, otherwise, I'm usually just alone in my room talking to nobody. Like, I don't usually talk that much. Wait, you got rid of it? Wait, tell me how, right now, I need to know. I need to know. I literally need to know. It's the worst emo ever. I hate these emotes. Oh my gosh, I hate Ketkai so much. I think I do. I think I've done that to hide other emotes. Does that, will that stop it? I remember the other, like, a few weeks ago, I opened Demon's channel and found that all his tier 1 emotes had gone, and I thought it was Twitch glitching, and then I realised I'd hidden them, so I was an idiot. Okay, right. Okay, I need to make sure I have it hidden. Okay. I love how if I didn't read the context, I wouldn't know if that was a typo of search or serif. Also, I assume if there was any issues, someone would have said by now, but is there anything, is the volume of the music okay? I've been panicking about that while trying to set it up. Because it's been really weirdly loud on my OBS compared to usual, and I had to change it. Hello, Seraph. It's so good to see you. I love you so much. It's good. Okay, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, that was entirely my fault, Seraph. I said that one of Advo's typos almost looked like he was trying to type your name, and yeah. See. Yeah, I mean, if people have an issue with you giving a piece of paper as your way of talking, then I have questions for them. Like, I think you should be perfectly allowed to do that, Jade. Like, it's not exactly like it's rude. I don't see how, you know, doing what's comfortable for you can be considered rude. Like, and, you know, the thing you're asking for is important, so they shouldn't just expect you to not ask for it. typos are fun. That's also a good point, Seraph. Yeah. Actually, that's really clever. Oh. Honestly, Advo, I just like to imagine that on your whiteboard you just have the entire map of the sea chart from Wind Waker on it with like arrows pointing to all sorts of strats for it, or stuff like routes like arrows going from Forest Haven to Cliff Plateau to Bird's Peak. Just, I just think that's funny. Okay, for D&D makes sense. Hi, Blue. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, lovely. My voice is dying, and it's not even been an hour. This is cool. Yeah, that's very fair, Jade. I can understand that. I mean, that's like, that's why one of the things I don't like most is being in the unknown about something. Because I can see why not knowing what they were laughing at is worrying. Like, I doubt they were laughing at anything to do with you, but if you don't know, then you don't know. So, how are you supposed to not assume that he might have been laughing about you? Oh, it'd be like that. Oh my gosh. It's so weird. The pronoun thing recently has ended up working for some people and not others. I don't know how it does it. Personally, for me, when it breaks, I just go to, like, the website and resubmit them, and it usually fixes it. Oh my gosh. Oh my, JV making a wonderful entrance, like always. I love you so much, you're amazing. Yeah, Fair Crystal, it's very cool like that, you know. I wonder what happened. It's very, very weird. Oh my gosh. You know, it's like how last night I wanted to print off something I've been working on, and that's when the printer decided it wasn't going to work anymore and we need to get a new one. So, very cool. My mum has looked at them though and has found some that are like a good price, and we can get them like the day after we order, so hopefully not too long. She just has to decide which one to get. That's the difficulty. Wait, really, Advo? What? That's like out of nowhere? Like, not that I know Elden Ring very well, but like, what on earth would you need as DLC for that game? Isn't that game big? That's funny, actually. Amazing. Like, I don't know. Wasn't Elden Ring like a game that was, you know, really hyped up and built up to? Like, wouldn't you think that they'd make more build up to the DLC as well? Oh, okay, that makes sense. True, JV, it do be like that. I love Windows updates. You know, it's actually funny. I tried to get OBS to update like 2 days ago, and it just kind of got stuck saying that it was trying to shut OBS down even though it was already closed, and I was just confused, so I gave up. I mean, that is fair. Like, I guess in some cases, just dropping it out of nowhere could make more hype. That it can work. Yeah, you should play it again. I don't remember how much you actually played it when it came out, but like, I know you've said plenty of times that you still need to finish it. The second main boss, okay, fair. That, I presume, is not very far in at all. Like, I don't know, I want to compare it as being kind of like how far you've managed to get through your near playthrough on stream so far. Oh, I do wonder usually if you can hear the sound of my stylus against my tablet, and it makes sense. It is literally right next to the microphone. I apologise, Jade. That's actually interesting to think about, though. It sounds like a toothbrush. Yeah, that makes sense, Advo. Like, focusing on your Series 5 thing was definitely a very big priority for you. Yeah, oh yeah, I've tried my best to give as all my artist credits. I'm pretty bad, and I'm still trying to add them. It's so hard to try and give all the credits when I've commissioned like 15 artists. So yeah, as soon as I knew you had a banner, I added that. I did initially put all the names of the emotes, and then I got confused because I have some emotes that essentially have the same name. And it keeps getting confusing. I need to do it all again, to be honest. I've, like, in my Discord server, I have a channel specifically with like links to all the artists, showing all the emotes that they've done, and I do my best to make sure I add the emote to it before I forget to. Like, immediately after I announce it. I might be obsessed? No way. No, it would never be like that. Me being obsessed with emotes and supporting artists. Yeah, but yeah, Angel is right. She has done an awful lot of my emotes. Like, I'm pretty certain she has done the most of mine. Like, not to mention she also did my offline screen. She did my Twitter profile picture. And yeah, like, I've also asked for emotes that aren't even, like, specifically for me. So, like, the ones of JV. There's some of Crystal. Oh, sorry, not just Crystal, of Cat Crystal, I should specify. That's important. Yeah, Oni has done a lot for you, Advo, like, an awful lot. And she has done amazingly. Oh my gosh. I still felt so bad when I tried to ask for that sign emote because I explained it terribly. But Angel figured out what I meant by it and did really well. Like, it's actually crazy how often I ask for really silly emotes. Like, specifically the one of me holding a broomstick and wearing a witch hat. That was, like, very specific. But I entirely got the idea because around the time JV was playing a lot of Pokemon Showdown. And there would be multiple times he'd post a recording in my server and say something like he got a sweep. So I thought having the one of me holding a broomstick would be a good way of representing sweep while essentially still having a usage. Like, it still doesn't have that much, but it can be used when you say something is clean. It can be used for sweep. It can be a Halloween emote. So that was my logic with it. Oh my gosh, the Slurpuff one. That was just crazy. That was, like, actually crazy. Yeah, JV might be a nerd. Wait, really, Advo? I didn't even realise. Have I? I didn't even think I'd made that many. That's crazy. Oh my god. I definitely very well understand why you couldn't keep the nerd one. Or Nurge as it's called. Because Twitch sucks with emote slots. Like, so many of us could have so many cool emotes. You know, just the thought of being able to use Angel's entire collection of emotes. That would be incredible. Like, she has a lot of emotes. And I'd gladly use all of them. True, yeah, just get partner, easy. Easy. Like, just do it. Oh, gosh. It's still insane that, like, the partner requirements now are actually easier. Like, I don't know how anyone dealt with the previous requirements. But, like, that still doesn't mean they're easy now. It's insane. Da, da, da. Yeah, I don't remember what the previous ones were. I just know it was like way more viewers needed without raids, like 300 or something. I personally like nerd emotes, either like the one that I did for Advo, which is, yeah, it's very much like the nerd emote, but with Emil in it, and I think I animated it pretty well. And then I also like the one that 360 Chrism has. Oh, I see. Right, yeah. So the 300 one is very old, yes. Yeah, that's fair. It's interesting how much, like, you know, changing those partner requirements was cool, but then they now make it so that, like, it's not necessarily as worth it to get partner, which is stupid. You know, like, I still don't even remember if they actually put the changes to how the revenue split worked in place, because, like, I'm not partner, so, like, I don't really need to know. But I remember reading about that and it was stupid. Yeah, that one, JV. Yeah, I love that. Doesn't someone, like, who's a regular in his streams actually hate that emo? Is it Nasu? It's so funny. Wiggle. Like, that nerd emote is, you know, very much a representation of the well, actually joke. Or whatever, how you refer to it. Like, that's why I love that one. I still don't use it much, but it's weird. One of the things that usually makes me like an emote more is just my ability to understand how it's used. Nerds. Oh my gosh. I'm sure he loves that. Panda, hello friend. I love you so much. Thank you for the 3 months of tier 1. I appreciate it. And thank you for the 13 months as well, JV, with Prime Gaming. Let's go. I love you so much. I even though I was somewhat expecting, like, everyone's like sub what do you call them? I keep wanting to say anniversaries, but that's a year. You know, their message things. I'm still surprised at the fact that I'm getting them for some reason. I can't remember words at the moment. It's hard. I'm supposed to be British. I should know English. Counter 1? Yeah, let's go. That's a very good one. Absolutely, yes. Do it, Advo. Do it. Yeah, that's a very good idea. It makes me wonder, who is the person that has just counter as a prefix? Yeah, I am surprised that somehow you were just that lucky, but honestly, I'm just going to say that Twitch, for once, actually was really cool and noticed that how much you deserve to have a prefix that's that perfect to represent how amazing you are. That's how it works. Source, just trust me. Look, I still think the idea of having an emote called Advo Come At Me Bruv is funny. Like, or Advo Can You Please? I think that's funny. Like, ugh. I remember that I initially tried to think of funny ones with my prefixes, but like, my numbers ruin it. You're literally sweet, adorable, and cute too. Oh my god. I love that message that Clover came up with. Like, it was so out of nowhere. Like, I know Clover can't show up as much now, but like, he really came up with that and it was just really sweet. Oh my gosh, yes, I saw... Yeah, Crystal showed me the characters from Octopath 2 and he just looks so cool. It literally looks amazing. I mean, Smash is a very good game. Like, I literally suck at it, and it is fun. Like, it took me long enough to figure out how to get Toon Link to take the bomb out and drop it instead of just holding it in my hand and killing myself. Yeah, I like Toon Link. He's very good, and like, I'm literally not joking. When I played the Wii U version of Smash, he was literally the only character I could even somewhat figure out how to control. Like, I wasn't good, but I could actually win against anybody with it. So, like, I'm taking that as a win. I mean, that is fair, JV, but, like, let's also point out the fact that, you know, there's been a lot of games that have come out while you've not had a Switch, and so you're just going to be looking at all of them, imagine what it is, as opposed to, like, getting one game when the Switch came out, and then just feeling like not getting another one. True, you know, actually, that is a very good idea, Crystal. I've been, like, part of me was thinking of doing it kind of like the bucket emote that I commonly use, but actually that is a better idea, and quite frankly, that could be my hide emote. Like, actually, I could finally figure out how to do a hide emote. Yeah, Mr. Game & Watch is actually kind of cool. Like, I know nothing about the character itself, but, like, it's really interesting watching gameplay involving Game & Watch. Sounds good, JV. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Yeah, not impulsively buying games is a very good approach. That's something I've done, like for example, when they announced that the, I think it was the Game Boy collection was coming to the Switch expansion pack, I'm happy about that because now I actually have, like, an option for how to play Minish Cap, because I do want to play that game, but I still don't want to get the expansion pack yet. So I'm not going to be playing it anytime soon. Like, I also don't want to put pressure on myself to play the game right now and then not enjoy it. Like, at the moment, the only games I'm particularly interested in playing are Wind Waker and Splatoon 3. And then occasionally Smash. That's it. Maybe Tetris. Da, da, da. I'm amazed that it's already been over an hour. Like, this is incredible. Da, da, da. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that emote. Oh my gosh. Da, da, da. Whew, okay. Da, Okay. Seriously though, once I've like actually done this channel point icon, I should like actually think of probably a better one for myself. Like, as much as I like my silly old emote being there, it would be nice to have like a better one. I also just really badly want my follower emotes back. Gosh dang it. Depending on how long I feel like going for, I might see if I can at least get like the flat colours done. In other words, like the colouring in that doesn't include shading. Wait. Oh my gosh, wait, I should have that emote. How did I not know about that? Yeah, I do have it. How did I not know I have it? I love it. Also, holy shit, I've got the green badge and I didn't even know. I need to make a new, well, another badge. Yeah, I find it incredibly fitting. I like the fact that, like, I have the green elephant, and green is my favourite colour, and then Advo has the purple one, which is his favourite. Like, I don't know how much longer he'll have the purple one for, but the fact that he's got it now is cool. Is the green one the... Green is the 31, so this might be his last month with it. I mean, at least it will end up matching your mod badge. Oh wow, it says 7 days. Dang. That's another thing. I kind of wish you could, like, select what sub badges to have equipped. I feel like I should redo the bit badges again as well, because, like, I don't like how I shaded them. Like, I'd keep the colours the same, and the same I did with the vanillite, but, like, I just think it can be better. Yeah, JV read my mind. Again. Yeah, exactly, Advo. Like, they literally have the option for bit badges. Like, why can't they just do that for the gift sub badges and The sub ones. Yeah, true, Crystal, you're right. It is Twitch, and, like, they can only occasionally do things that we want. That's funny though. Yeah, let's just tell them that it would be a bad idea. That would definitely make it work. Copium. Yeah, that's the thing, JV. It's like, it has so much wrong with it, and yet, like, without it, I wouldn't have met so many of my incredible friends. And I wouldn't be having the fun I'm having now. Same, Advo, same. Yep. Like, if it forced me to change the prefix, I would have had to change it since, like, the Joshua 222 one was what I got when I changed it to Joshua Fire Emblem 8. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, there are plenty of easy things that could make it better, and instead they're focusing on cutting how much partners get and increasing ads, which, like, sure, they want money, but, like, bruh. Like, literally, the main change I want is something as simple as, like a simple change I would just want is to let you have the same amount of animated emotes at tier 1 as you can have static emotes, and then have at least one animated emote for tier 2 and tier 3. Like, I don't know, is that too much to ask? I guess it is. So I'm always glad that me being a silly cat on stream is something that people like. Like, I'm literally making this more difficult for myself than it should be. I could literally just get a better brush and just fill it in, but, like, I find that boring, so I'm not doing it. Yeah, that's the thing, Advo. It is, and I can understand it. So, like, in terms of getting money, I can understand them doing it, but, like, it's kind of silly as well. It's just, it's silly in terms of how it changes the platform for the people that use it, but then it makes sense for the business. It's a complicated situation. Seriously, I just love seeing your vampire PNGtuber hanging from the ceiling. That was, like, so clever. True, you know, quite frankly, fuck AI art. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she managed to make it work so well, too. It just turned out perfectly. Dun dun. You see, if I wasn't too worried about how much it would make me have to think about things, I would have one of those PNGtubers, you know, when... Have you seen them where, like, they have all sorts of different expressions that you can put on hotkeys so you can change it? If I wasn't too worried about how much my brain would have to focus on with that, I would try and do something like that. But I don't know. That would be really cool, though. I'm also still trying to think of how I can have, like, a different PNGtuber for, like, different things. Yeah. Yeah, like Nickel does. Like, it can have different things for and it's pretty clever. Also, you're right, JV, yeah, like, Oni is just, like, so incredibly skilled, and I'm so proud of her. Like, it's so impressive seeing how much she's able to do. Yeah, oh my gosh. I saw a tweet about one like that before as well. It's like it's really hard to just explain it with words. But yeah. You can literally just put different hotkeys, so like you'd press 1 and it switches to you looking angry. It can switch to different things. It's really good. I love Whoopersit as well. It's cute. Like, the fact that at this rate it's going to be Advo's most used emote when we've seen how much he uses the sip emote. I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure the global Dorito emote is just going to be my highest used emote again. Because I'm always spamming it for good luck in Leanne's chat. So, that's basically not going to change. True, I love Advo too. I love Cat Crystal as well. I also love Cookies. You see, that's the thing that I wouldn't be sure about, JV, because, like, I do know emotes you use a lot on Discord, but on Twitch, also considering you haven't been able to use it as much. Like, it's hard to tell. Part of me feels like possibly Chris Sign? Also, I also love Whooper. I love Joshua Happy's, like, I'm not even joking, I didn't actually realise people loved it so much, so I was tempted to remove it for something else, and, like, I'm so glad people love it as much as I do. I adore that emote. Whoopi, you're literally adorable. Also, I probably don't need to specify it, but like, if any mods can make sure that Whooper has their VIP role in the Discord server, and if they want their own role and colour, then they can do that. I feel like they're probably on that already, but I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, really, Advo? That's actually so cute. Yeah, part of me was like, maybe people don't like it as much as I do, so I've got Angels, so I can just use that one instead, but like, there's something about my one that I just love more. I just remember watching Angel make it, and it was just so cute. It is perfect. Hi, Renari. It's good to see you. God, it just makes me so happy whenever I see you use it, Whooper. Wee! And like, I literally removed my Jammies emote for it. Like, that was how much I wanted to use it. Because I love the Jammies emote, but that just seems so much more useful in my own channel. Ike Swooner is adorable, but I lost it like a few hours ago. Actually, I can check exactly when. Oh, I lost it 14 hours ago. Yeah, so I cannot use it anymore, sadly. Okay, thank you for being here as always, Whooper, and I hope your meeting goes well. You're amazing. Yeah, you know, I feel like I can probably guess what hex colour it is. Like, it's literally Whooper coloured. But, like, if they have any idea for a specific role name they want as well. And you also don't have to think of a crazy good role name. It can literally just be called Whooper if you want. Because I find that cute as well. There is that, Advo, yeah. You know, I can't emphasize how many times I've had to look back through my DMs with Advo just to get that pink hex code that I have in his and Whooper's server. Because I keep losing it. I need to save it somewhere. I love you too, Whooper. You're great. And you deserve it. Yeah, I hope so too. Have a good lurk. I'll definitely be trying to go on for as long as possible. Honestly, most ideal would be if I could actually get past midnight. Although that still would be another 2.5 hours, and I don't know if I can really keep going for that long, but we'll see. Yay! Da, 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 da. You know, I won't lie, I actually really like my version of Omega Lul. Like, it's kind of silly, but I really like it. My favourite is Advo Mega Lul, but like, I can't use that. Okay, that is a very good point. If it looks silly, I've done it right. I promise I have brain cells. I'm not even joking, Advo. When I tier 3 subbed and you then were able to use your follower emotes everywhere and you asked me which emote I would want as the tier 3, it was either going to be the pleading one or Advo Megalul. And I just wanted the pleading one too much to say no to it, so, but like, that would have been my other choice. Advo Megalul is so good. Yeah, the thing with Advo Megalul is that the prefix would ruin it. Gosh, I hate how this is laid out. I actually can't even remember specifically, but I'm pretty sure that was actually one of the things that made me decide not to go for it, because it's not as fun if it's not called Advo Megalul. Like, that's literally one of the best things about it. Besides, I just really like Nick's plead. Like, look at it. I love that emote so much. So cute. Also, Twitch does not want to show me my 7TV badge. That's very cool. But it's showing me my avocado colour, so I'm not going to complain. Yay! Oh my gosh, I know, right? So I actually realised the other day that I didn't have my FFZ badge turned on. So just for the sake of it, I turned it on because I thought it would be funny. And I just imagine, like, a while ago, I by that I mean probably about a month, when they added the Better Twitch TV badges, for some reason my one showed twice. So imagine if that was still the case. Like, it was so funny. And it wasn't even, like, next to each other. It was, like, the place that it is now, and then, like, 3 along. It was so weird. I don't know how that happened, but it was funny. Yeah, like, it was all... I loved the amount of times that I'd bring it up in chat, and then people would be like, oh my gosh, it does! It's like... I don't know. I thought it would be obvious, but yeah, it's probably not. Oh. Oops. Da, 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 da. Dee, dee, dee. Right, let's fix this part as well. This whole theme that Whooper had for this channel point icon is like so cool. Like, I know nothing about Harvest Moon other than it's pretty similar to Stardew Valley, but like the seed bags that they wanted to use it are so pretty. Yeah, seriously, I should play Stardew again. It's so fun. Okay, so that's one bag done. Hi, Pod. It's good to see you. I literally adore that emote so much, and I'm so glad that I've got it. Dog. I think so. Which colour goes for this? You see, I made these layouts with the intention that it's to make it easier, and I still managed to confuse myself. I'm very good at this. I need to open the reference again. I've forgotten. Okay, right. Okay, so it's this colour, that's it. So it's this one. Thank you, JV. I'm trying. The thing is, I actually feel like I've been pretty fast with this compared to usual, at least. Right, let's be fair, it's very much one of those, you know how sometimes there'll be like multiple days you just don't do anything, and then all of a sudden you just focus and get like everything done at once. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been like with this. It's fun. Like, that is literally what I'm like. I won't say it's annoying necessarily, because like, I mean, it can feel very accomplishing knowing that you got that much done, but like, it definitely doesn't feel that good over the days where you can't get anything done. It is weird. I don't really know how to describe it. Lol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Doing that makes you need like multiple days to recover. So it's a really weird loop. And still, I would rather have that happen than have me never get anything done, but it's a very weird decision to go for. And this is where, like, being able to hyper-focus on certain things is really cool, but it'd be really nice if I, like, could fully control what I focus on. Yeah, I just, exactly. There's that as well, JV. Like, it's very unfortunate. Like, it's, like, regardless, I'm very happy you managed to get house cleaning done. Like, that's a nice productive thing. But, yeah, not getting, it would be nice to not have a headache afterwards. That's, like, an interesting combination. Oh my gosh, Advo, if you could control it, that would be literally the most incredible thing ever. I would love to see that. Like, I mean, you already, to me, seem to be very good with all your determination as it is, like, with Wind Waker Rando, Smash. Maybe it feels different for you, I don't know, obviously. But, like, I really wish I could actually put that much work into anything. Like, I don't want anyone to think that just because, like, it's been a while since I last streamed Wind Waker Rando, and it had to be that time where for some reason my PC was lagging to shit. I don't want anyone to think that, like, that's put me off or anything. I will definitely be back to it. I've just got other stuff I want to get done first. Like, at the moment, I would rather work on this. And yeah, welcome back, Whooper. That was a very short meeting, and I'm glad you're back, because you're great. You know, okay, I can see what you're getting at there, Advo. Honestly, I feel like Obsession is like the approach I had to the first set of emotes I made, where I just was making them constantly. Like, that's the kind of thing. I wish I could have that now. That was something. Oh my gosh, yeah. You and Pokemon randomizers, yeah, you did do them a lot, JV. Yeah, that's an interesting point. Writing, that would be a really good point of being able to hyper focus. That would, like, actually be really nice. Oh, yeah. It's hard to remember which emotes I haven't used for role icons yet. That would, yeah, this is the thing. Now, I'm not going to say this with the intention of calling anybody out, and I promise. One of my biggest issues is that the only thing I can consistently hyper-focus on is watching streams. I think you can add them, Advo, but I don't think they'll animate. I could be wrong, though. I mean, yeah, you can always just use a static version. JV, that is okay. I'm very happy that there's, like, so much that has been better for you. Like, let's be fair, I know you love the streams you watch, but, like, I still feel like overall it wasn't what was making you happy. That is a very true pinned message. I love that. I have only just noticed it because it was not expanded and I couldn't read it. I mean, that is very valid, JV. Let's be fair. Sometimes complaining about stuff is actually fun. Especially if you can relate to other people with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. At your level, Advo, Morph Hover would help, most likely, especially if the hook shot sucks. But, like, it's Morph Hover. That's true, it might. The best thing is, at least in my opinion, is to not force it. Like... Da, da, da. No, I would have probably said the same thing, Advo. This, like, there's something about going into every race knowing that you're just going to win that kind of makes the feeling of winning get dry. And I can very well see how that would be how you feel. Like, I think it's just being truthful. Crystal, you're literally cracked and I refuse to hear otherwise. Like, it's also been really fun seeing you use, like, taking part in Skyward Sword as well. Like, that's really fun. Like, for me, I'm not a big fan of competition. Not because of, like, the competition itself, it's just my brain is stupid and ends up interpreting people's attitudes towards me wrong. So, I end up feeling like they're insulting me when they're not. And I just don't like it. It doesn't give a nice atmosphere. Yeah, it's incredible, honestly, like, how much I'm not gonna say I'm missing out on, but, like, There's probably a lot more I could do if, like, my brain just wasn't stupid. Da, da, da. I hate it here. That is not the right colour. Ah, yeah. I said earlier, I very commonly colour this thing and then forget to change the colour here. I just did it. Very nice. Da, da, da. Gosh, I find it so funny that I end up getting so many Discord pings while I'm streaming, and it's probably no more than I usually get, to be honest, but it feels like more. There is that, yeah. Seriously, anyone who enjoys competition, I am jealous of. Like, I'm someone who's never been able to take it well, and it's so frustrating. Series 4 was interesting. I mean... Okay, I'm actually not going to say that. I already can see all the Joshua stairs coming out. So... Perfectionism is a very relatable thing. Very relatable. For me, I feel like that comes in to why I'm not actually that worried about anything other than the thought of people judging my gameplay. Which, like, I have absolutely no explanation for why that's my main worry, but it is, for some reason. Exactly. It's crazy. Brains are like one of the most complex and interesting things, and yet they also suck. Also, one sec, I'm just going to actually look at Whooper's role in the serve, because I can't wait any longer. Yeah, there they are. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is genius. I also love all that was being said in the announcements channel, because yes, I can confirm that they mean it. Yeah, she was absolutely telling the truth, and I didn't doubt her, exactly. It literally is the coolest roll around. Also, can I just say, not that I really thought otherwise, but there's something I just like about how natural it feels to just have Advo here as a mod, even though he was never a mod in any of my previous streams. Is that weird? I don't know. Which one was it? That is true, yes. Like, anytime I see you without mod, it actually feels incredibly weird. On the main place being gyms. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't get me started on worrying about banning people on mobile, JV. You know, I can't stop bringing... There's something I can't stop bringing up, which is the fact that... Oh my gosh, a few weeks ago, Jim, like, out of nowhere, did the most startling sneeze ever. And, like, it literally terrified me. And I accidentally clicked one of my modding buttons that shows up when you hover over messages, because that's how I set it up. And thankfully, it was one of the untimeout buttons. Like, I nearly timed someone out by accident because of this. Like, oh my god. I swear, I have never had someone sneeze scare me that much. It was horrible. Like, I'm so sorry, Jim. You have to add most scary sneeze to your list of world records. Wait, I mean, that's perfectly fair, Advo. That is very much fair. Well, I love saying that I love Advo too, because he's amazing and literally one of the bestest friends ever. Oh, you know, okay, very funny you should ask, Whooper. It's actually kind of weird, but like, basically, so I was active for a while, then I started lurking an awful lot, and for some reason, all of a sudden there was just this one stream where a bunch of people came into Jim's stream randomly advertising Ninja. I'm not exactly sure how to explain what happened. It was very weird. And then all of a sudden, the next day, I wake up to a DM from Jim asking if I would like to mod for him. That's basically it. That's what happened. I was surprised he even noticed me. Like, but apparently I'm someone he's noticed enough to trust me to mod. Also, Raven, hi. Yes, indeed, Ninja, the best streamer on Twitch. Yeah, like, Jim is definitely the biggest streamer I mod for, and it's very strange how often I am, like, the only mod there. But, like, thankfully his chat, despite having, you know, a lot of people in his stream, is, like, really chill, and I don't have to worry about it much. It's really nice. It's just a shame that usually if something happens, it gets, like, extremely cringe and, like, really bad, and that's unfortunate, but, like, that doesn't happen very often. Also, just give me a second. There's something I'm trying to see Crystal responded to Advo, and I'm having trouble following the conversation. Yeah, like, it is actually absurd how often I am literally the only mod in chat. I am like literally not joking. And yeah, Crystal is someone who would be great as a mod there. Let's also be fair. So, I absolutely love Vim, and I don't think for one second that Z should not be a mod. But, like, if you just looked at the, you know, the Twitch recap thing, apparently Z has only been in the chat for like 96 hours out of the entire year. Like, I don't know, that's what, a month of streams? Well, not even that. Like, that's not very much modding, and I very much understand why she's not there. Like, it's just kind of frustrating, and I have mentioned it to Jim before, and he just asked me to give some suggestions for people that could be mod, and then he's just not given anyone else it yet. Yeah, and that's the thing. I love Nat, but like, there are so many times where I just don't agree with her views on things, and it's kind of annoying. Plus, there's the fact that Nat lives in Greece. Like, you know, she's 2 hours ahead of me, I think. I don't remember if it's 2 hours ahead of me or 2 hours ahead of the rest of Europe, but it's confusing. But, like, her schedule is so bad for Jim's streams as well. Yeah, like you're perfectly set up for the schedule, Whooper, like, and I mean, technically I am, because, like, I may be British, but I basically live on a Pacific time schedule, you know. It's not like I've got to worry about being up for work or something, because I don't have a life. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's... The thing is, it still also sometimes feels like people don't actually realise how much I am just sat at my PC. Like, there's a reason why I'm able to easily clear basically all of my notifications on Discord constantly, and I'm not talking about ping, like, you know, actual pings. I mean just, like, the white dots next to servers. Like, I basically have nothing, so I can even avoid needing pings because I can just see that a message showed up. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm not so worried about it, but, like, you know, it's one of those, like, there's nothing wrong with having quote unquote too many mods, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my hours on Twitch were, like, kind of insane, right? Yeah, it was... the thing I feel like what it did is it includes the fact that, you know, if I watch 2 hours of one stream and, let's say, 2 hours of Jim and 2 hours of Chrism at the same time, I feel like that counts as 4 hours still, if that makes sense. And so I think the reason it ended up that high is because I ended up watching, like, 5 streams at once. But even that is still absurd. Like, I don't know. I think I'm addicted to watching streams. Like, just might be. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, like, Jim's got so many mods that just don't show up. Like, for some reason, he's got Linkus modded. Like, you know, as if Linkus is gonna mod anything. Yeah, I'm not joking, he has Linkus modded. I've seen Linkus show up, like, once. Like, and then, like, a lot of his other mods are basically, like, friends, you know. Yeah, I thought it would be funny to change those emote names to Linkuses. I forgot I did that. Yeah, he has, like, other speedrunners. So the thing is, like, people who are Twilight Princess speedrunners, for example, are only going to show up when he's speedrunning Twilight Princess, if that. Otherwise, they don't show up. Or, you know, like for example, I love Copernicus, but I swear, even he only shows up if Jim is playing Skyward Sword. Like, and he's literally considered to be one of the most active mods. Okay, sounds good, JV. Yeah, it was definitely interesting seeing all my stats from last year. It was very interesting. That's the thing, exactly, Whooper. Jim is interesting regardless. Like, sure, I can already understand if people are put off watching him just purely because they're not interested in Zelda games. Fair. But, like, if you like Zelda games, I don't see how one game can be more interesting than any other. I don't know. I don't even like Majora's Mask, but I find watching him do speedruns of it fun. Oh my gosh, yeah, Crystal. I remember how it was like the amount of times you'd say in his server something about like, Jim, how could you not stream today? I actually got to be off work. Like, honestly, disgraceful. He's stolen your cookies and he won't stream for you. Like, I don't know how many chances we can give him. Oh, Whooper, that is a mood. I do understand that. Like, it's actually, I literally have no explanation for it, but, like, even if it's chats of people I'm friends with and I like, I just sometimes can't think of anything to say, and it's nothing to do with, like, the streamer themselves. There's just, my brain is like, nah, you can't think of words today, and it's really weird. Literally, tell it as many times as you want to, Crystal. No one should be able to stop you. I don't know about this year, but hopefully eventually I should be able to go to an SGL. It'd be really nice. I'm so glad you can go though, Whooper. That's great. Oh, I hope you can go, Crystal. Like, oh my gosh, I loved how much you enjoyed that. It would be so nice to see you enjoy it again. God, I so badly want to actually see Crystal for real. Hopefully, eventually. Oh my gosh. I always forget I have that widget set up to make sure I tweet that I'm live. That's funny. Oh, okay, I see, Crystal, yeah. Ugh. if only work could fully understand what it's like to actually allow people to have fun. Seriously, I've already got more work done on this than I expected to. That's interesting. Also, how have I been going for over 2 hours? Holy shit. Whee! Oh, okay. Wow, that sounds fun though, a cruise. That'll be exciting. Welcome back, Whooper. Joshua Happies. Yeah, okay, I'm not imagining it. Let's fix this. If I can find which layer I need. I know, right? It's like, obviously, I don't really know much details about, you know, time off, how it works, whatever, but like 2 weeks is absurd. Like, that is nothing. I could never mind you using that emote so much, Whooper. It means a lot to me that you love it that much. Like, that's literally just so cute. $30 days. Oh, that's just over 4 weeks, isn't it? Like, that is so much better. Like, I don't know why do no, you know, honestly, I shouldn't be asking why. The answer is just because it's the US. But it's just sad. Six work weeks. Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I get you. Yeah, because like 5 working days. Yeah, makes sense. The minimum is 20 days. Like, come on. Like, that is just so much better. Now, you know, for example, I also don't know how things like, what do you call it? You know, when you have days off due to being sick works into it. Like, are they that so mean that that also gets removed if you know, removed from your 2 weeks off? Also, I don't know what I actually just said. I feel like I was just an AI spitting words. I really don't know if I made any sense whatsoever. I do not know how to ask questions. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so it looks like the way Germany handles it is nice. That's a nice way of doing it. I couldn't tell you how the UK handles it for 1 second. Okay, I see, Whooper. Yeah, okay. That is at least somewhat of a redemption. It's unfortunate that, like, it's still not many days, but, like, that is at least somewhat nice. Gosh, it's crazy how different countries are. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, so I did the leaves separately. So that is this colour. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Gosh. Yeah, like, you see, that's the thing. If I ever was somehow able to work, then being able to work remotely would be absolutely ideal. Like, there's a reason why. So I used to, so when I was at school, on a Thursday, I had, like, no classes until the afternoon. So I went and volunteered in a charity shop for, like, 3 hours in the morning. And literally, I just took the job that for some reason nobody else wanted, which was where you would hide in the room upstairs and just take pictures of stuff to, like, sell online. And, you know, like, that's the kind of job I like. Just no interacting with people. Nobody else wants it, so then I can guarantee I can do it. Nimbus, hi, I love you, friend. You're great. Exactly. It's so funny to me that for some reason people just didn't want that job. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, okay, yeah, Advo, that is, I'm very glad that's changed for you. Gosh. Yeah, so some days brain just decides, nah, you're not getting stuff done. Oh my gosh, it's so funny how interacting with people can be either the best thing or literally the worst thing in existence. Oh my gosh, can my keyboard work? Da, da, da. I'm so glad you love that emo, Advo. Like, I don't feel like I can make myself do it again. Like, I could do it better, but like that version is just so good. I love that emote. I'm just so happy that I was able to be the person who did it. Oh my gosh, yeah, the munching on the heart thing is like literally my favourite thing that I've ever put in an emote. Like, I did like my idea of, you know, for example, me adding fangs to myself in Advo Hug. The way that I did the fangs in Advo Nurge. Even though it doesn't really physically make sense, it just works for the emote type, and I thought it was funny. I just love looking at him eating it. Whee! Oh, yeah, seriously, that just means so much to me, Advo. Like, I love that emote. Like, it's still crazy to me that you kept it as your server icon for so long. Oh my gosh, I love Advo Hug. Oh. That was like such a spontaneous idea, and I'm so glad I went with it. Dee-dee-dee. And of course, I just love a meal in general. But, like, that emote is just so cute. Whee! Let's go. Like, I will still say, I've said it before and I'll say it again, like, literally, even though I know Advo wouldn't take part in art fights, if he just uploaded his own OCs there, I would literally still draw them, just to get points for drawing the best OCs ever. Same if Crystal put Cat Crystal. No, I get it. It's I do get it, Advo. No, I definitely understand it. To be fair, I also haven't even seen if you're allowed to do that, so I wouldn't encourage it. No, you didn't do anything wrong, Crystal. I just mentioned that if if you put Cat Crystal on Art Fight, even if you didn't take part in it, I would literally just draw yours to get points anyway. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Exciting, Advo. Let's go. I'm currently in the process of getting more emotes from Linkle. Literally, one of them is kind of silly, but like I'm really excited for it. I am not surprised you've heard about that. Well, you see, Whooper, I think that counts as an OC. Like, that, to me, is an OC. Like, you've still chosen... It's still a drawn character with, like, colours and combinations unique to it. To me, that is an OC. Like, that's how I see it, anyway. I forgot to change the colour again. Nice job, me. Whee. Jason, hello. It's great to see you. Ding, 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 ding. Da, 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 da. Gosh, okay. Also, I got a reminder about the fact that I've not done my Duolingo today. Oops. I guess I'm using a, like one of those freezers today. Do it now. Oh my god. We haven't yet. There's still like 90 minutes. But like, I'm definitely not planning to just stop right now and do it, so... Okay, Advo showing off his better ability to do maths. Yes, he is correct. I mean, that is perfectly valid, Whooper. Like, let's be fair. It's just somewhat useful. It is absolutely not needed. Look, Look, 84 minutes is basically the same. Jay said, thank you for the 18 months. And with Prime Gaming, I appreciate it, friend. You're great. Yeah, that's the thing. It is entirely up to you, Whooper. However you want to. If you decide you want to count it as an OC and anyone tries to say otherwise, then I will fight them. I mean, that's also fair, Whooper. That makes sense. Like, let's be real. The way that I came up with my OC Layla was literally just me thinking of, like, features for how someone looks that I like and combining them. That was literally it. I chose a skin tone, green eyes, red hair, and then purple and pink clothing. That was literally how I came up with her. And, like, I'm not even saying I'm bothered by this, but let's say, for example, with the ideas I said so far that I came up with for my backstory, it literally just sounds like I'm explaining the plot of Frozen, which is funny. Like, I didn't intend that, but it's true. It does just sound like I'm explaining the plot of Frozen. Right, that's just something to do with how your brain is inspired by stuff. Yeah, exactly. I remember that first time that Crystal submitted a pit crew for Angel's Doodle Mania. That was just the best day ever. I loved it. Like, well, one of my OCs is literally a character that I adopted from a person on Ko-fi. And I've not really done much with it yet. But I do intend to. Okay, so it's pink that I need now. Pink is objectively the best colour, as well as purple. Oh, I still so badly want to make my damn Porp emote one of my follower emotes. That is still not the right colour. Can I please remember to select colours? Also, I just realised I've been reading all these hydrate messages and I've not been hydrating. That's smart of me. Gosh, I love nickel. Like, yeah, I don't know if I feel like trying to do all the extra shading and details today, but we'll see when I've actually finished colouring it. I mean, that's fair, Raven, honestly. I forgot about them existing. Yeah, that's the thing. I can imagine people using them as a joke a lot, actually. Gosh. Like, I mean, I obviously understand why those badges exist, but then part of me, at least for me, how it is, I'm just like, if I don't have audio, then I usually don't chat. So, like, no one would see me using the badge anyway. Like, if you're someone who can still think of stuff to say even if you've got no audio, then you're absolutely cracked, in my opinion. Exactly, yeah. Like, yeah. Because otherwise I'll just feel the need to keep reminding the streamer that I don't have audio. Because, like, I don't want to make them remember that I don't have audio necessarily, which is why the badges were a good idea. But, like, I'm so used to it now, I don't feel like using the badges. Oh my gosh, yeah. Crystal is completely correct, yep. True. Like, it's actually incredible how often you can give advice to someone else and you don't realise it would probably help you as well. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah. Being able to have someone who's got more clear mind and isn't being distracted by all your thoughts can give a better view. It's really cool having brains that can just get overloaded and not think clearly. True, Raven, you get it. Brains are banned. Oh my gosh, yeah, the one brain cell gang. I have one brain cell and all it does is overthink. Because it's cool like that. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Right. Now, let's see. Like, I feel like it will still look pretty good when the size of the actual channel icon. Nice. Jeez, I've been going for nearly 3 hours. This is crazy. Okay, now let's actually save it before I forget. Okay, right, so I feel like this is one of those things, like, as I was saying earlier about, you know, when you focus on one thing and you want to get it all done, if I start doing the shading and stuff right now, I am not going to want to stop, and I think it will take too long to do it all now. Lol. So, let's think. Maybe I should stop for now and come back to it at another time. Oh my gosh. I keep looking in Nat's chat to see if, like, she's still live, and I just open it to Veggie getting deleted again, and I'm not surprised at all. Okay, so yeah, I think that is what I'll do. I think I will stop for now and come back to it later. And by later, I do not mean today, obviously. I'm not that crazy yet. Thank you, Crystal. I'm really happy with it so far. Like, I think I love this entire idea. Like, this is such a clever theme, and I think it's really good. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna stop, and I'll send you all over to Nat. And yes, I do have a very hilarious idea for a raid message, and I hope it doesn't make anyone here cringe too much. So I'm going to type out the raid message, then put the raid through, because I do not know how long it'll take me to type it out. So Nat is playing Skyward Sword. So, here you go. This is going to be the raid message. It's very funny. There. So, I'll see you all later. I appreciate all of you for being here. It's really fun, and I'm glad we managed to make quite a lot of progress on this, in fact. And I look forward to finishing it. I love all of you, and I'll see you hopefully sooner than in like 3 weeks' time, lol. Thank you for being the best community ever.